Hello everyone, it's your fair programming error that just refused to be fixed code here, and welcome back to the worst game I've ever played, not just in the history of this channel, but in my entire life. I don't think I've ever been as frustrated with a game as I am with this piece of crap, garbage, called Genshin Impact. And yet, despite my frustrations, due to the fact that I'm playing it for the channel, I have to commit to it and actually, play it until the story hits a decent stopping point. If it weren't for that, you can bet your asses I would have dropped this game centuries ago. Exaggeration there, because the game hasn't been out for centuries, but you get my point. This is a little bonus video that's going to be tacked on at the beginning of whatever stream VOD you're watching right now. Due to the fact that, guess what? There was another stupid random piece of crap cutscene trigger that I walked into while just trying to get the rewards for my fucking dailies.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Greetings, traveler.
Fuck Catherine.
Hey there, Catherine! Oh, and Oz and Fischl are here too! What a coincidence!
Oh wow! Fischl, a character I actually care about. Too bad that this piece of crap will be cut out because of the stupid...
All things in this universe must plunge into
I
darkness.
really wish
'Tis only natural
they
that
didn't
those who seek
force
light
you
should
into
cross
this stuff.
paths in the realm of dawn.
Because once you walk into this garbage, you can't get out of it. You can even if you walk into it and you exit out of the game, you close everything, you go back in, it just, as you just saw, drops you right into this fucking cutscene again. And can we just talk about how crappily designed this stupid piece of shit is?
Mein Fräulein means to say she's happy to see you both. And I feel the same. It's been quite a while, Traveler and Paimon.
This reunion would feel a lot nicer if the game was better
You're here
designed.
just in time.
But as the game is a piece of crap,
For you, traveler.
there's not much I can
An
do
editor is
about
here
it.
to discuss the details in person. Much of the information was kept from the guild for business reasons. All we know is that it has something to do with the author of the Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Sure, whatever.
Surely you don't mean...
Can you hurry this up, please, so I can end this quickly and actually do it properly on stream?
Is this author really that important?
And not deal with this
What if we
piece
weren't
of
here?
garbage.
What if we decided not to take the commission? The editor would just be wasting their time.
In that case, it'd be a free trip to Mondstadt where one needs only pass some information along. That's an opportunity most would fight over. In any case, if the commission is of interest to you, the editor is waiting at the Good Hunter. Just look for the man dressed in Inazuman clothing.
Okay, so noted. In the future, avoid
Hold
Good
on.
Hunter, like the plague.
Halt thy steps, good traveler. Fate cast you upon the tides of the world, but not for you to stand alone in the face of its desolation.
Yes, I would like to spend time with you, but not right now because I am not streaming.
Nay, you step forth onto the path of the Nod-Krai.
What mein Fräulein means to say is, she would like to go with you.
Wow, you seem really jazzed about this commission, Fischl. Do you have some kind of insider information?
You're welcome to come along either way.
Well, let's head to the Good Hunter to meet with this editor then.
Alright, what quest even is this? What did I stumble into? It's a world quest. It's a witch's homework quest. I was hopeful. I was actually hopeful that these wouldn't be intrusive. I was very hopeful that these pieces of crap wouldn't be intrusive. I'm happy to do these. But my god, they're way too intrusive. Anyway, this is where we cut this off. In a second, you'll see the stream VOD. Hopefully I'll be in a little bit of a better mood then. You'll see in a second. Okay. I'm not sure if I should even do my usual spiel right now, because for those watching the VOD, this is more of a welcome back than a welcome to the stream. And not like people in the stream are usually this early, especially when it's something like Genshin Impact. But, yeah, we are back playing this game against my will. I hate it here, I really, really do. But we have to continue anyway. Neon, congratulations to you on being first. And Spinne, thank you for the pats and welcome in. So, stuff we have to do today. Durin. Right. This new season at like 4 AM. Well, I'll be... So in like 5 hours. Well, I'll be trying to get some rest in, but... Perhaps this coming weekend. Remind me. So that maybe this coming weekend I will give Limbus a first attempt. Probably gonna be in a Discord VC. New year, new game.
Hey, Durin! Any more clues for us? We're all set for the next chapter.
Let's do this. Wanna watch you play? Well, there you go. So, Discord. I'll be not quite in time for the start of the new season, but pretty early on in the new season. And I'll be giving the game a shot with the new year. We'll see how it goes. I'll at the very least try to play it for a while. We'll see whether or not I fall off. Let's do this.
Yeah, I was just about to come find you. Let's see what it says.
Now sprout to life the story's seeds, stirred by wind-born melodies. Then on that breeze the music leaves, fading into
Thanks for the
distant
lyric.
memories. Seek the place where wind and tale entwine, and once there, make 3 riddles into verse, and 3 melodies into song. For in poetry
Okay.
and song will this story start to blossom.
This just reminds me that I still have so many poems to write.
Come on! Another riddle? All that talk about wind and melodies? What do you think the answer could be?
Wind, melodies, Mondstadt, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh!
Care to elaborate?
No.
Wind? Music? Poetry? Tone-deaf bards gotta know the answer.
You mean Lord Barbados?
Wait, you know too?
Albedo introduced us when I first arrived in Mondstadt. I mean, someone like me was bound to catch his eye sooner or later.
It's better that it's out in the open anyway. Now, how should we track him down?
I guess you heard us.
I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah.
already caught wind of what's going on here.
Haha, I
Why don't
get
we
it.
just see where the wind takes us?
Right. He definitely makes it easy to forget he's a real god sometimes.
Alright. Let's get a move on then.
Traveler, Paimon! What a sight for sore eyes! Ah, and the little dragon from the fairy tale world. I heard your voices calling out to me on the wind. Something about needing help with a riddle?
Sorry
So
to
it would
disturb
seem.
you, Lord Barbados.
Disturb me? Not at all! To tell you the truth, I'm just as curious about this riddle as you are. Let me take a look.
What is it? Did you figure out the answer?
No.
3 riddles and 3 melodies. That sure takes me back. The answer you seek lies hidden in memory.
Looks like running to Tone Deaf Bard was the right call after all.
Long ago, those mages came to Mondstadt, seeking to test their strength against mine. But I replied, let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song. So I strummed my lyre and sang them this verse. Oh wind, welcome now, my guests. Pass through verdant leaves unseen, where shape your formless self may take, and offer up a graceful scene, a fleeting gift for welcome's sake. sleep at the edge of a sea of clouds where land meets sky and sky meets ground. They're frighten off the noisy crowds and bring my guests a calm profound. Fly beneath the stars up high where more.
I was not expecting there to be
that my
this.
dear guests with starry eyes may share the dreams they hold inside.
I guess I should have expected it because the riddle, the hint did say something about a song, so...
Keep a quiet spot for them to sleep. No clash, no contest bars the way. Just tea and mirth to fill the day. There you have it, the 3 melodies. As for the answers to those 3 riddles, I trust you can guess them by now.
The woods, the edge of a cliff, and the sky?
Correct. Funnily enough, your mother was also the first to solve it, all that time ago. There must be some kind of special rapport between those who write stories and those who sing them.
The woods, a cliff, and the sky. Oh! So that's where it is!
I suppose the spot that answer points to is where you're headed next.
Alright
You should
then.
know, after solving my riddle, the mages even accepted my proposal and made that location their official meeting spot.
Ah. In that case, I obviously know where we have to teleport
And
to.
going by what your book is suggesting, once you found it, you might want to try playing the melody I just shared with you.
Guess you can be pretty reliable when it counts, huh? Great Animal Archon?
Thanks for the help, Lord Barbados.
Still got questions for me, huh?
Yeah,
Alright.
You must have read countless tales in your time, being a wandering bard and all. In your experience, why might an author consider a story unfinished?
Because it just randomly stops?
Unfinished? Well, I guess if there's something left to accomplish in the story, or, oh! If the last line goes, "To be continued."
Huh?
Wow, your helpfulness lasted for like 1 second.
In all seriousness, I would think the answer to that question lies in your mother's story itself. It's not my place to pry any further.
All right then, we should get going.
Well, we know where to go. I thankfully know there's a teleport spot right next to it. Because of the whole, weekly boss that is up here.
Okay, we're here! Now, we just need to play the 3 melodies, and we should be able to gather the memories for the next chapter, right?
A musical performance? Huh. Out of all the things Miss Lisa has taught me, that's the one I'm worst at.
Leave it to me. I thought we were gonna have like a proper rhythm game, but no, it's just a gameplay segment. No gameplays, no like proper rhythm game segment, just the very basic hit the notes in that order. Doesn't matter how well you do. No need for timing or anything. For in poetry and song will the story start to blossom. Act 2, The Prophecy.
Even a war that shook the world could not halt the witches' gatherings. Yet even so, with the passing of time, 3 of their teacups no longer came to be set. The witches did not linger long in sorrow, for the story witch had brought glad tidings of her own. Born was her dragon child, safe and sound. Her fellow witches offered up their blessings, eagerly debating how to celebrate the child's birth.
What should we use to celebrate its birth? Vibrant blossoms or sweet candy? Oh, balloons. Well, balloons are nice and all, but I'm gonna say sweet candy.
In the end, they settled on the sweetest candy they could find. After all, what could be sweeter than the arrival of new life? And so, the witches' gathering turned into a birthday celebration.
Alright. And here we are.
Oh, we're back in the story world, huh?
As if from nowhere, new guests appeared at the witches' table. Perhaps they too had come to celebrate the dragon child's birthday. Yet while everyone else was busy thinking about what kind of gift to offer, these three seemed to have come empty-handed. Hardly the recipe
Shame.
for a warm welcome to a birthday party, now is it?
A gift?
Hey, what's this all about? We only just found out this was a party.
While the guests voiced their complaints and grievances, perhaps they should have been wondering what kind of gift to give instead.
So, we need to
I
bring
give
a
them
gift to
emergency
advance
food.
the story?
Paimon, offer yourself up.
How
It's
were we
time.
supposed to get something like that?
Perhaps it would be a good idea to have a look around.
Why didn't you just say so?
Alright. Time to look around, I guess.
Hey, could we use these as gifts, maybe?
At last, the guests found something to give the dragon child.
Well, that was very
Guess
quick.
I'll say yes then. Which one should we go for?
Still, the guests wondered, what kind of gift might the little dragon really want? Should they put a warrior's sword in his hand and send him out on an unstoppable
Well, he is a
quest
sword
to save
fighter.
the world?
Not a ranged fighter or a magic user, but I still think out of all the
Or
options book would be
perhaps a
best.
wandering
Always be
hero's
smart.
slingshot and the promise of a life of endless, uncharted adventure. Or maybe even a scholar's tome and the chance to take on all the world's unsolved mysteries.
Okay. Wow. That's a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
What do you think, Durin?
Oh yeah. Technically, we're actually picking a gift for you. So, which one would you prefer?
You want me to choose? Wow, this feels kinda special.
How come?
For as long as I can remember, I've spent most of my time living in the stories my mother created. I always thought my mother had everything written out for me already. Just like the toy figures in Constellation Metropole. What I wanted to do with my own future. Huh. That's something I've never really thought about.
Well, now's your
What
opportunity.
did I want back then? Ah. This is the first time I've ever asked myself that question.
Sounds like this is the perfect opportunity to answer it then. It's been a while since you left Simulanka, and after everything that's happened, it might be about time to start thinking about your future.
Then let me give it some thought.
Anything else I can look at while I'm here? The previous area had stuff to look at, but I guess not this one. I want you to be smart. Scholar's Tome. A tome, the ideal gift for a budding scholar. Let's go with this one.
In the end, the guests settled on the Scholar's Tome.
So you're the scholarly type, huh?
I just feel like I should learn more about the way the world works.
What makes you say that?
I'll give you an example. Did you know that in Mondstadt, using fire to catch fish is a punishable offense?
I'm guessing Klee took you fish blasting.
I thought she was just teaching me regular hunting techniques. It was only after Master Jean caught me and sent me to solitary confinement that I realized I'd misread the situation. So much of what's considered common knowledge in your world just wasn't in Simulanka. So I have to learn, or I'll keep causing trouble for everyone else.
Paimon's not sure that counts as common knowledge.
Alright, we got the gift. Ink goes down, and now you give the gift to you.
Alright. They should let us in now that we've got a gift, right?
Hello there. Brought a gift this time?
The newly arrived guest presented his gift, wishing the little dragon a future as a wise and accomplished scholar. Accepting the
Big brain
guest's
always
blessing,
better than big
the
muscle.
story witch
Not like big
invited
muscle isn't
him
good
and
either.
his friends to take their place around the table.
But I will always say brains over brawn.
Finally, she could introduce them all to her dragon child, telling all in attendance about the moment of his hatching, and of course, the name he'd been given. It was then that the seer witch, diviner of the stars, withdrew her gaze from the heavens and turned a sorrowful glance upon the little dragon.
You gave him the same name as that evil dragon?
That's right. But the life I intend for him shall be very different.
What folly to love so blindly. For as you must know, a name is the mirror of destiny itself. He who bears an evil dragon's name must also inherit the fate of its previous owner.
I mean, he did kind of absorb the proper,
His
like,
fate
Durin.
has been foretold.
Then I'll rewrite it. The witches at the table fell silent, for they knew the seer witch's words had never once proven wrong. Yet, just as clearly, they recognized the story witch's resolve, for there is scarce a force in this world more fearsome than a mother's love. At last, the merry witch stepped forward, dispelling the uneasy silence.
So be it. Then we'll all lend a hand. Together, we shall rewrite this child's fate.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental rules of this world?
Yeah, because it's
I
fun.
refuse to be shackled by such rules. Besides, this is a witches' gathering, is it not? What could be more fitting a subject for this occasion than to defy them?
Oh? Sounds like an interesting experiment.
I suppose, were we to succeed in this endeavor, we might bring a touch of wonder to this otherwise dreary sky of stars.
The merry witch finally talked them all round, just like she had done many times before. Warm and strong as the sun she was. So much so, in fact, that those who her light shined down upon had no choice but to bask in it. And so the witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos.
For this child, I shall decipher the ravings of the heavens and lay bare before him the trickery of fate.
For this child, I shall leave a formula powerful enough to unravel the very origins of this world,
Okay.
that he may seek another solution for the conundrum of his life.
For this child, I shall call upon wondrous magic to make possible his impossible wish.
All the story witch had was the pen in her hand, yet with the love that flowed from it, she resolved to bring forth a marvel of her own. For this child, I shall leave behind the last story I will ever write, and with it, a path to an ending yet untold. With the witch's blessings given and received, the little dragon's fate at last began to turn.
And it turned to a
In the midst of
flashbang.
the dragon child's birthday celebration, the seer witch proclaimed her prophecy. The child had been given the evil dragon's name, and with it, the burden of its fate. But hearing this, the story which vowed to rewrite it all, for such was her love and resolve.
Wouldn't have been that hard if he just chose a different name.
And so the other witches offered their gifts in turn, marvels as rare as any in the cosmos. Together, they sought to test one of the fundamental laws of this world, in part to support a mother's love, and in part to sate their own curiosity. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our new guests came bearing blessings of their own. Who knows? Perhaps this extra dash of wisdom might be all the little dragon needs to change his fate.
I guess we will find out when the story eventually continues. Which, let's face it, it's probably gonna be on break again now. The witches readied their gifts, 3 marvels of the cosmos. I imagine it's gonna need time to dry now. Hi Gabe, hello.
Those witches in the story were the mages of the Hexen Circle, right? They sure seem to care a lot about you, Durin. But, Paimon kinda had trouble following their conversation. Just a bunch of mystery, as usual.
The evil dragon's fate.
Oh, is that what you're worried about? But didn't we already take care of that?
Yeah, after what happened in Sri-Lanka.
Ah, the mages must have had a hand in that, too. Also, I was just thinking, which part of the story are we even meant to be completing?
Oh,
That's a good question.
it feels less like we're filling in the gaps and more like we're adding something new altogether. But we use the ink, right? And the book hasn't given us any more clues, so that must mean our task is complete. At least for now.
Yeah.
Mysterying
guess
as
we're doing
usual,
something
I
right.
see, huh? We be mysterying, I guess. Even if we run into trouble, we can always go ask Alice.
Maybe I'm overthinking things. It's just, this is my mother's final wish, so I don't want to mess it up. Anyway, thanks for all your help. I'll let you know as soon as the book reveals a hint about the next chapter.
Okay then. See you in the next chapter.
And now it's on break again. I hate this quest so much for how it's structured. Yep. I hate the structure of this so much. Anyway, we do still have some other stuff to do, that being this stuff. I did unlock all the extra thingamajigs from completing the mini-games. And I have been told, by you in fact, Gabe, that these are also voice acted.
But we don't
So
want
let's
you
check them
catching a
out.
cold.
Hello, Amber.
Dragonspine can be a cold and miserable place. If you're gonna invite spectators to come and watch an event here, you gotta make it worth their while. Hopefully, these stalls will keep people entertained and make the atmosphere in the camp more relaxed. I'm also taking the chance to hand out some little trinkets for the teams to decorate their tents with. Here you go.
Alright.
These are for the Soul Blazers. Best of luck in the competition, and don't forget to have fun.
I'm already done with the competition, though. Oh wow, these are very short. Very short indeed.
Honorary Knight! We're so lucky to have you come and test out the entertainment stalls. It really puts my mind at ease. This is actually my first time taking part in a development project, so I'm a little nervous. It's kind of frying my
For more
brain.
Alice content? True, true. But the way they structure this is the worst thing they've ever done with this game,
All
I
I had to
think.
do was put a casing on an existing
It's
device.
the way it's
But there
created
were
is
so many
so
design
hostile towards
considerations,
streamers.
So many parameters to adjust.
I don't know why they made this new quest so hostile towards streamers, but they did.
I don't envy Captain Albedo having to create purpose-built devices from scratch. Oh, it must be such a difficult task.
Don't be hard on yourself, you can only get better.
Wow, thank you. Thanks, Honorary Knight. That means a lot coming from you. I'll keep doing my best. Hopefully I'll get to the point where I can build some useful stuff for the reconnaissance company. Oh, I won a few toys in one of the games. I'd like you to have this one. I have another one the same. Now, whenever I look at it, I'll think of all the encouragement you gave me.
Alright, next one. Clear. Hello, Klee. It's me, Klee. Alright.
Mr. Honorary Knight, you're here too! Amber told me that there's gonna be a race here and loads of other cool activities.
The race kind of already finished,
I'm
though.
having the best time! The nice people running the stalls gave me loads and loads of gifts to take home with me. Here, have this snowman. I won it from one of the games.
You won a snowman and you want me to take it. Only in video games.
If you ever have some free time, we should go play it together.
And then finally... Yoimiya.
Traveler! What a surprise running into you in Mondstadt! I've never been anywhere with a climate like this before. It's so cold, but wow, what an experience! I've had my first snowball fight, built my first snowman. Oh, and the comics are a nice surprise. The Soul Blazer saga is super popular in Inazuma, but I totally wasn't expecting to find so many people that read it. I had a great chat with some Natlanese fans earlier. Oh, it really got me inspired.
Car Festival in
I ended up making
February.
a character stand.
Has been a while, huh?
Oh, sorry. Let me backtrack a little. Have you ever heard of the Soul Blazer saga?
You tell Yoimiya about the Legion of Soul Blazers.
No way! Your friends are into it too? What a funny coincidence! In that case, let me give you this character stand of Fiatena. Oh, she'll be right at home in the Legion of Soul Blazers.
Dunzo. I got everything. We did it. Up next, let's see if there is any character anecdotes. Oh, yep, we got 2 of them. We got 2 character anecdotes. Let's do those next. Since we are only like half an hour in, not even, and we've done everything in the title already. All the title content is done, now we have time to do whatever. That was way too quick. I honestly didn't expect those extra quests to be quite that short.
All 15 samples have been collected.
Also,
and
hey,
placed
she gets
in
her
low
alternate
temperature
outfit again
vessels.
here.
2 layers, 1 metal, 1 ceramic, ready to be shipped tonight.
Take them to the Flower Feather clan via express ship. From there, get them on priority shipping using the courier's Blue Bolt service. Once they reach the northern edge of the Children of Echoes, transfer them to another boat that'll go east and arrive at Elong Wharf through a special customs checkpoint. Speed is of the essence.
Got it. A combination of Plan B3 and Plan C2,
Do that if you haven't. See, I haven't done Imaginarium Theater in a long time.
Uh-huh. It's the Traveler.
I'm neglecting it.
How did you do
Just
that?
like I'm neglecting
It's like you
Spiral
just
Abyss.
appeared right there without even making the slightest noise.
Don't be nervous.
I really shouldn't
Just
be
treat him
because
like
it gives
he's your
Primo
boss.
gems and all that, but still.
Interesting timing. Traveler, meet Syra. She's with us.
I'll leave you to it then. Miss Yelan, I'll ensure everything is arranged to your specifications.
And I still have other voice-acted quests I can do after this. Were you just arranging a delivery?
They're plant and mineral samples containing Kuvaki. I'm sending them back to Liyue for the Ministry of Civil Affairs to analyze.
And that needs to be done in secret?
Nothing escapes you. There are also some pictures relating to the Fatui among these samples. These show their research facilities, their current weaponry, and the distribution of their camps. Liyue is a long way from Nod-Krai, but it never hurts to be prepared.
So that's why you're here.
It's one of the reasons. But I'm also here to purchase some intel from Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets. Dealing with her always requires a lot of preparation, both mental and
Nefer
financial.
has information about Liyue? Didn't we already see her conversation with Nefer? That already happened in a previous anecdote. I thought these anecdotes are designed to only show up in a specific order, like character anecdotes. So her bringing up Nefer, even though she should know that we've seen the two of them interact
Have you ever
already.
heard of the Northern
Oh well.
Intelligence Network?
What's that?
It's essentially a forum for intel exchange, a loosely structured organization with no real rules or regulations. But you can find well-connected people from all walks of life there who are willing to trade information, as long as you can pay their price. Nefer currently represents this Northern Intelligence Network, and the Curatorium she operates is its primary point of sale. If intel was all they sold, that would be one thing. But it's said the network has spies planted in every region, and that they're always on the lookout for even more informants.
Even in Liyue.
In no small part thanks to the efforts of my colleagues, the network's tendrils have been unable to take hold in Liyue. It doesn't matter if they send official representatives or smuggle in spies. They are met with a polite but firm rejection every time. I imagine that we must be one of the very few unknowns remaining on their map of the world.
But she's still willing to sell you intel.
Business is business, and Mora talks. She's not one to say no to a big bag of coins. Other factors notwithstanding, I'm a valuable customer. The Northern Intelligence Network has plenty of information that only I'm willing to buy.
And here I thought the Ministry.
Well done for picking up on my phrasing. You're getting good at finding clues. Up until now, all of my dealings with the network have been of a personal nature. The Ministry has nothing to do with it.
She's willing to deal with you.
Of course. Let's just say I have lots of influence.
And by influence, you mean...
Mora. Lots and lots of Mora. More than enough to influence dear Lady Nefer.
That's the Elan I know.
With someone like her, it's better to spend a little Mora than to end up owing a favor. It's important to remain vigilant in your dealings with her. She's not an easy person to deal with. If you ever see us together, chances are we're conducting business.
We did see you together
already. If you have
already.
any trust in me at all, then cover your ears and stay out of it. That'll save you a whole world of trouble. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I still have some preparations to make. Goodbye for now.
Also, I saw something over there that I think is a one-time collectible.
Before I go,
but I already have 100%
if you don't
in this
mind me
area.
saying, you may wish to return to Liyue for a cup of tea. Even if stray winds blow, the mountains of Liyue should shield you while you drink.
I mean, again, I already have 100% in the area, but I might as well grab it if it jumps out at me like that. Okay, next up, on to our robot gal. Let's see what she's up to. Compass upgrades for other regions. I would hope so. That would be so useful. I'm currently hesitant to go back and 100% some of the previous regions, although I have been working on it. But not for a while. There was a time a little bit ago where I did work on, like, hello? I worked on Fontaine a little bit, but I haven't progressed in that for like a few weeks at this point again, months maybe even.
Almost there. That should do it. Once Nefer wakes up, I'm treating myself to 3 whole slices of cake.
I know. What's wrong with Nefer?
Oh, hey! Are you here to play? Sorry, but I'm busy right now. Just give me a bit. I'll be done soon. And Nefer's fine, by the way. Just undergoing some routine maintenance. But a few days ago, Yehoda called her an unfunny, dum-dum, metal-faced lunkhead. Right before starting her maintenance, she asked me if I could upgrade her sense of humor.
Nefer's fine as she is, humor or no.
Yeah, glad we're on the same page. And Nefer's the best. Okay, I'm going to activate her. Nefer, wake up. Time to get out of bed.
Do you remember this one?
Good morning, traveler. I know, have you managed to upgrade my sense of humor?
Duh. Such a trivial task.
Oh boy,
is
let's see
nothing
if
to a
this is
genius
actually gonna
like
be
me.
humorous.
Now, time to do some testing to see if the upgrades resulted in any hiccups. Inuffa, can you add more sugar to my crumb cakes? Please respond to me in a way that is humorous.
I cannot. The more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the less sugar the crumb cake will have.
She's come again.
What?
The more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the more prone Aino will be to toothaches. The more toothaches she has, the less sugar she can consume.
When the joke has to be explained.
The less sugar she can consume, the less sugar I can add to the crumb cakes. Therefore, the more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the less sugar the crumb cake will have.
I don't think that's how it works.
Okay, that's not supposed to happen. Help me with another test, will ya?
What'll happen if the situation stays bad for a while?
If it stays bad for a while, the traveler will crack a smile.
I'll what now?
What?
If the sense of humor is your speed, I guess you can say she now has one?
You are not laughing, so I suspect I was not understood. Actually, the first joke I told used a deliberately flawed chain of logic. After confusing the relative relationships between crumb cakes, sugar, Aino, and Aino's dental health, I drew a ridiculous conclusion. That the more sugar I put into a crumb cake, the less sugar the crumb cake will have. For the second joke, I used a rhyme scheme between the similar sounding phrases, bad for a while, and crack a smile, to express humor.
Okay, well, the jokes are funny, but the punchlines don't work if they aren't explained.
Yes. However, according to my database queries, such statements are considered humorous due to their chaotic structure and lack of direct causal relationships. Such chaotic sentences serve as a form of guidepost, while the humor lies in the explanation that follows.
I mean, she's trying, I guess, but wow.
Huh. Interesting. Inuffa, write some of these chaotic jokes down. We'll get Yehoda to be our guinea pig. Traveler, why are you covering your face? You got a toothache? Have you gone on a sugar binge too?
No, I'm just tired.
Huh? What's wrong? Don't tell me you're getting sick or something. Inuffa, go make him something warm.
Understood. Maybe he ate too many hara fruit, a type of plant from Sumeru.
Huh? What do those have to do with any of this?
Please don't ask.
Because eating them can make you feel horrifyingly cold.
In that sense, the explanation of the joke is the joke, so she's not wrong. In this case, yes, the explanation is the joke. Oh god. Okay, I think that's all the anecdotes currently available. It's interesting that they're only popping up in Nod-Krai so far. I know there should be still some more left in other nations as well, but here you can see what I mean with trying to make progress in Liyue. I completely neglected the northern area. Partially because I'm like getting exhausted. Especially this area, right? You'd think, oh, there's only this coastline and then you swim in the ocean area. You'd think that would be easy enough, but nope. Called it Liyue, did I? Fontaine. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. But yeah, Fontaine. I neglected the northern area here, and I think with this area I tried, and I was like, damn, only 86%, but I can't find anything more on the coast or in the ocean, and so I was like, damn it, I guess I'll give up for now. You think I did? You'd think so, but... One second. That would mean I shouldn't be able to wish for some of the familiar characters. Which I think I can, because I remember wishing for Zhongli. And I think I saw him pop up, but it was on a day that I didn't stream. And yeah, I can also check the book, I guess. Or I guess I can just wish for everyone. Your wish has been passed on. Perhaps you shall meet this friend soon. Haven't gone with Yahoda at all. It has the wish icon too. So you'd think he would show up. But again, that takes some time, and by the time he shows up, I won't be streaming. Anyway, as I said, there are still other quests that I have to do. So I hope you like Fischl, because I like Fischl. I like Fischl a lot. And I will take the opportunity to spend more time with Fischl, as well as being able to upgrade Fischl. So let's do that.
Free trip to Mondstadt. Wait, you're Shing. Oh, Genu's editor Onodera.
Traveler, thank you for all you've done for us in the past. I come here today with a commission from Lady Yai, with which I'd like your help, should you be willing. Oh, and might I ask who this person dressed like Princess Fischl is?
Yes, who could this person dressed like Princess Fischl be, huh? Clearly you should take priority since you use them in your main party. Exactly. Plus, for all the other characters, I have to make sure they're even leveled up far enough.
You have the pleasure of speaking to our eminent person, Fischl, Prinzessin de Vertelung.
Mein Fräulein means to say that her name is Fischl, and that she is most pleased to meet you.
Yep, this is Fischl. She's a reliable adventurer, and she's here to help.
That's right, this is Fischl.
Yeah, I, kinda got that the first time.
Since thou hast learned my name, understand this. To speak it is to be absolved. Praise it, therefore, and thou shalt earn thine salvation.
Mein Fräulein means to say, she...
Stop.
Ah, I see. I completely concur, my lady. Remembering names is simply basic etiquette.
He has
and
read the...
if you might lend me succor in solving this problem,
he has read the dictionary.
I shall indeed praise your names to the heavens above. As many times as necessary, in fact.
He has absolutely studied the Fischl dictionary. Good. That means fish. Yeah, that means fish. Fish indeed.
You understood Fischl language before Oz could even finish translating.
An editor is not to be underestimated.
Well, let's get down to brass tacks then. Now, have you heard of the author Mr. Nine? He's famous for writing the legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Flowers.
What was that, mein Fräulein?
Flowers for Princess Fischl. That's what Mr. Nine is actually famous for.
Mein Fräulein means to say, even should the creator be cold and unmoving, the Prinzessin and her immer Nod-Krai's resplendence might yet compel them to weep.
Well, sure. The author of Flowers for Princess Fischl, Mr. Nine. He sent a letter from Nod-Krai asking for help, and he seems to be in bad shape.
So ask the Adventurers Guild or a local mercenary to find him. Seems pretty simple to Paimon.
Where it's so simple. But here's the problem. We don't know anything about Mr. Nine.
Alright.
What he looks like, how old he is, where he's from. He's only ever communicated with us via letter, from addresses all over Teyvat. And he's never showed up to our annual meeting or events. Not once.
So,
great.
What are we supposed to do?
Well, we'll need to investigate Mr. Nine's identity, that's for sure. We did a bit of digging ourselves.
Investigation?
And realized that
Me?
ever since
I
completing
don't ever
the
do
Shattered
that.
Halberd series, Mr. Nine's handwriting began to change. His initial editor has decided to retire to focus on his own writing. And he didn't have much to add either.
Whatever hath once existed in this world is enshrined in the memory of the Prinzessin of Ertelung, to endure unchanging in her Immanakreich. For from the sacred primordial words flow the wellspring of all cause and consequence.
Again, I've said it before, Fischl is so beautifully tuney. It is perfect. Even if she's absolutely butchering every single German word she says.
Mein Fräulein means to say that...
Yes, we had the same idea. So, we tracked down the original manuscript of the Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Aw, man! Genyu's gonna be so mad he missed out on this. Wait, you didn't need Oz to translate this time either, Onodera.
Editors are something else.
Osvaldo Hafnavines, hast thou perceived something?
No such Henry exists, mein Fräulein. I sense a faint, elusive resonance. Something akin to the magnetic field, gravitational force, and threads of cause and effect that surround you, mein Fräulein.
Isn't that interesting?
Well, how interaction in the
end,
future
our only
would be
takeaway was that the
interesting.
design and craftsmanship of the paper point to it coming from Chingsa
Would certainly
village.
be
in Liyue.
very interesting. Maybe during Lantern Ride. Only time will tell.
Huh. Could Mr. Nine be from Liyue then? No, wait. If we're talking authors from Chingsa village, specifically...
Chang the Ninth?
No, it couldn't be. Could it?
Chong the Ninth? Ah,
Chang,
I've
not
heard of
Chang,
him.
whatever.
He won a Best
Don't
New
care.
Author award for the first apprentice of Guhua.
It matters not. Though the Saint of Tears and the Saint of Atonement perform manifold labors on divergent principles, their power flows but from a single source.
Mr. Onodera, if you please.
Wait, Oz? It's great that you trust Onodera and all, but we're still in the dark over here.
You speak true, mine princessin. Even if Chong the Ninth doesn't turn out to be Mr. Nine, he's still an author. And he could have had contact with him. I think it's a good place to start.
What did I tell you, editors? Am I right? Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads?
Yeah.
Well, either way, I appreciate the help.
I'm counting on you. I cut him off there. I'm sorry. Okay. Guess we're going to Liyue now. You are right, lad. Thanks, lad. That's right, I know, Ball. Man, I haven't... I wonder if I should rewatch it, that series at some point. It was such... Honestly... If Undertale was realistic, that was the brain rot. That was brain rot. That was brain rot. Absolute brain rot. And yet, so many of us watched it. Because it was the brain rot of the Undertale community. Every community needs their own little bit of brain rot. Not like Undertale doesn't have plenty of brain rot. To this day. In the best way, of course.
Huh? Chang the Ninth isn't home.
It doesn't look like there's anyone around we can ask either. Shall we wait?
Seems like that's all we can do.
Still, could his absence mean that? He really is Mr. Nine, now kidnapped and sent to Nod-Krai. Perhaps we should have a look around his house.
We just came up with a name for it, true.
Barging in without permission seems wrong. But if he really is Mr. Nine, then... Okay, let's do it.
Also, I noticed something. How have I not collected you yet? Probably because I barely come up here. Investigate.
Just seems like a bunch of ordinary stuff. Nay, I, the Prinzessin, have beheld the mystery of the universe enshrined in these specks of dust. What hath been revealed is the very fount of wisdom. Ever does it flow toward the shores of truth.
Mein Fräulein means to say, she thinks this is a clue.
was during a quest with Fischl. Honestly, this isn't exactly a location that, like, Qingce Village, and specifically like this upper area of Qingce Village. And 4 stars had story quests. Man. I'm trying to remember, was it actually 4 stars that had story quests, or was it the character hangouts for the 4 stars? Can I not check them? Story quests? Because I know that the hangouts were for 4 stars. Small button in the corner, what do you mean claim? Because I have the maximum number. No, in the quest menu. Ah, right. Duh. There we go. Oh, you are right. Specifically, it's the 3 free characters you get. The 3 characters that you get for free. That you don't have to pull for. And Razor. Any other 4 stars? Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're right. There were a few 4 stars that got story quests. Not a lot of them, though. And was it only... Okay, no, it's Mondstadt and Liyue characters only. Yeah, only Mondstadt and Liyue. Also, hi Fleetway. Hello, how's it going?
Wait! It looks like the soil's been overturned. Oh no. Did some kind of overzealous fan have buried him in here?
What says
Maybe we should
Fischl?
call Lilith. What do you think, Traveler?
It's all right, Paimon. Mr. Nine's most zealous fan happens to be right here. And since mein Fräulein would never do anyone harm, I'm certain the same is true of his other less avid supporters.
Alright, let's see what's buried here in any case. Man. You dig up the ground, inside you find a large bag of Mora and a check from the Northland Bank. Suddenly a voice comes out of nowhere, and without thinking you stuff the items in your pocket.
What is the meaning of this? I'm calling the Millilith.
Chun the 9! You're not dead! Or kidnapped!
What are you even talking about? Oh, wait a second. You're the ones who came here with that young lad from the Guhua clan. Yes, I remember. I'm guessing this is a misunderstanding then. The question still stands though. What are you doing digging around my house?
Hasn't released a 4-star since September 2024. Oh, wow. Well then. Guess you're not getting any more 4 stars ever.
Oh, well, actually, we just wanted to know if you've ever written under the pen name Mr. 9.
What? Not even a whole bucket of hallucinogenic mushrooms could make me that delusional. No. If I were Mr. 9, why in the world would I enter all those writing competitions? To what? Demolish the competition from the shadows? Yes, doing a real bang-up job, aren't I? My submission's never even been selected. The classic archetype of the boy hero is outdated. That's the kind of critique I get. Even opening with a plot twist or disguising your hero as a fool is falling out of fashion. Modern readers are drawn to the boundless imagination and innovative world-building character of Mr. Nine's works.
Good point.
Alright.
Besides, if I were Mr. Nine, I would have come clean the minute First Apprentice of Guhua won that award. What? That old beggarly Chong the Ninth is Mr. Nine? No, there must be some mistake. What a sight that would have been.
Yeah, and when we were here with Shinjo that one time, you talked up the legend of the Shattered Halberd a lot. If you were the one who wrote it, that'd be like Jean complimenting herself for being a good knight. It just doesn't add up.
Well, it could still happen.
In any case, while this gentleman isn't the Mr. Nine we're looking for, I sense something of interest on his person. It's a peculiar signature. The same threads of fate I sensed on you, mein Fräulein, and on the manuscript. I believe the traces are related to Mr. Nine.
By the way,
it appears I can track them.
Did Oz's voice actor finally change the way he reads that word? Because I'm pretty sure he kept pronouncing it as main instead of mine. And I'm very glad that he pronounces it as mein Fräulein now, instead of main Fräulein. Because it was very weird. So yeah, updated pronunciation for that word. Happy. Progress. Oops, replied. I think he did. Alright, there we go. So yeah. He's saying mine correctly now. Hooray.
Nod-Krai, you should be able to find Mr. Nine, no problem then. But back to the signature. What were you doing before this, Chong the Ninth?
Oh, well, I ran out of manuscript paper, so I went to buy some. I'm particular about that kind of thing. Creation of literature demands the highest quality.
Ah, no wonder. Mr. Nine uses the very same type for his manuscripts.
Huh, that explains it. Thanks, Chong the Ninth. We should get going.
I'm not quite sure what I did, but you're welcome, I suppose.
Farewell, creator of another world. Though I must say, the laws and narratives thou hast ordained can scarce compare to the dream dust sedimented in the Nod-Krai.
Mein Fräulein means to say, your writing isn't... I mean, mein Fräulein offers her thanks.
Yeah, let's not insult them. Mails and Zenless, Swearing Cycle. Well, ain't that something? Male characters in gacha?
ahead.
Imagine that.
Wait, did something attack that Sealy? Something doesn't seem right here.
And it bears the same signature I sensed before.
Then it would seem fate has dictated our path for us.
Alright, time to murder.
Stabilize!
Oz, boing, boing, boom! Shower me with...
This is order!
Well, that was simple enough.
Huh. Looks like the Sealy is showing us the way. Let's follow.
You know which gacha game actually had a good balance of male and female characters? Tribe 9.
Gather!
Just saying.
What are you doing here?
Wait, that voice. It's Nicole! Also,
Well, that's a
that could be our
surprise.
line. We were looking for Mr. Nine and our search led us here, but now it seems we found you instead.
You tell Nicole and the Celia about your publishing house's commission and your investigation.
Ah, I see. Well, Mr. Nine is right here.
Hello.
What bizarre demarung is this? Never in 1,000 sunsets have I heard of such a thing. In truth, I too aspire to be an author. But I'm also partial to direct communication. Talking is rather inconvenient by comparison. And as I'm sure you can understand, writing things down is even more tedious. I thought perhaps if I found someone with whom I could share my ideas, it might give me the same release as writing. But then those stories would never see the light of day, which would be a shame. So, I tracked down an old Seelie friend of mine and told her all the stories I was imagining. Then, I sent her to find people with similar aspirations to write them in my stead. We even came up with several character traits to lend a certain authenticity to Mr. Nine. A receding hairline was one of them, I think.
Yep, I'm the one she roped into all this.
Come now, it was beneficial for you too. By
By
inhabiting those authors and mobilizing their language faculties, you were able to hone and eventually recover your capacity for speech.
Fair, definitely. I can see why people would support ZZZ way more than stuff like Genshin, for example. Because it seems like the developers are actually, you know, appreciative of their player base more so, and giving them more stuff, unlike with Genshin. Only horror game I haven't spent money on. I'm so happy to say I have not spent any money on a horror game, and never will.
And anyway, an angel has always functioned like a sort of a flash of inspiration in someone's head. I'm sure it was like stepping into old shoes.
So you, what, possessed people? Is that kind of intrusive?
Oh, it's fine. She did it while they were sleeping. As long as the person is someone who dreams of creating worlds of their own, this inner writer within them will automatically awaken.
Yeah, that sounds very automatic.
Wait, but what about the letter and the strange intuitions Oz has been having? Nicole sent me to monitor the situation in Nod-Krai, and it's super dangerous, okay? So I needed some help. It's not like I have the knowledge or power of the heavens anymore.
As for your friend over here, well, you see, when writing a story, it's not uncommon to incorporate certain half-true details. For realism's sake, you understand?
Yeah, we've seen that before. A real curse was written into an Inazuman light novel once.
Indeed. In a similar vein, Mr. Nine's stories are full of metaphors, including one for the creation of life. What it describes isn't made up, per se. We just never imagined someone would actually manage to use it. Until you came along, young lady.
Fischl is just that extraordinary.
Mein Fräulein is speechless. So if I may ask in her stead, did she manage to use one of these half-truths in Mr. Nine's novels to create me?
It was more like 70% made up, 30% true.
30% true, and Fischl still made it work.
No, it was 90% made up, 10% true.
And Fischl still made it work.
It was too dangerous, so I changed it. See, I knew you'd never read my books. You don't seem too surprised, Oz.
Well, I suppose I've vaguely sensed this since the beginning. Regardless, it is an honor to serve mein Fräulein.
Well, once our affairs in Nod-Krai are resolved, Mr. Nine will be able to return home. Yes, just tell them that when you return.
I don't want to be your eyes here. It's too dangerous. Oh, but, while you're at it, could you pass a message along to that guy in Chengsa village? I've been splitting the royalties with him 90-10. His share's been buried in his yard all these years. Wait, what do you use the Mora for?
Oh, we dug up his
I
shares.
bury it,
Fun.
and then lead people to the treasure. Guiding people is in our nature. It's what I love to do. Feel free to come search for my personal stash someday. I've buried it at the furthest end of the Nod-Krai.
I will. I absolutely will.
Mein Fräulein?
And, I just want to say that I
Fischl?
really like your books, Mr. Nine.
Fischl, where did your speech go?
What mein Fräulein means is, though the cosmos stretch forth in unending darkness, yet shall come an hour when all things shine.
I'm glad to hear it. All in all, It seems you've already found my greatest treasure.
All right, that settles that. Now, I need to have a quick argument with Mr. Nine about who really deserves to be considered first author.
Shouldn't it be called Chang the Ninth? Chang the
Absolutely
Ninth? Whatever. After saying your goodbyes, you begin the return journey. Alright, additional talent unlocked. Witch's Eve Ride. Phantasmal Nocturne. And I guess we shall now talk to him?
Oh, that's right. Just channel Mr. Nine. How would he write this particular essay?
Hey, Chang the Ninth! We have something for you!
Oh? What is... What? Where did all this Mora come from?
About that. So, the thing is... Right. Mr. Nine really admires your work, so he decided to fund your writing career.
Wait, what? So, channeling Mr. Nine...
You're channeling Mr. Nine more than you'd think.
I can't believe it!
Of course, for Chang the Ninth, wealth pales in comparison to his craft. The matter of Mora is swiftly forgotten as he puts pen back to paper. Thus, you continue on back to Mondstadt. That was the epilogue, right? Yup. Alright. Well then. Where is it here? No. Talents? Unlocks when the relevant, which is homework, quest is completed. Go to homework. Okay, so we completed yours. So now it's Klee time. Klee buff is top. If you say so, then I must have it. Alright. Quest. Navigate. Let's go. And plus, in order for the buff to work, I think you need at least 2 characters that have the buff in your party, right? You need at least 2 characters that are, what was it, Hexerei characters, right? And, that means that since I have 2 of them in my party, once Klee's unlocks, it will work. Because I have 2 of them. It's perfect, really, yeah. Since I already used them. You're so right.
Hey there, Klee!
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon! Dodoko needs help. Mom said you were coming, but I didn't know it'd be so soon.
Dodoko needs help? Oh, for Pete's sake! Is that the task?
What? No, for Klee's sake. And for Dodoko, too.
No, Paimon knows that. Just asking about the task. You know what that is, right? It's like
a task.
Thank you, Honorary Knight of Obvious.
Thank you, as well. And I use Albedo and Durin. They are also both Hexerei characters, correct? So, yeah. Durin, Venti, Razor, Mona, Sucrose, and Albedo. Yeah, so that works. So both Neon and I benefit from these new buffs.
Anyway, a task is... why is it so hard to describe? It's like... helping Dodoko. Yeah, that's a task.
Oh, thanks, Paimon. That kind of makes more sense, although not really. Anyway, let's go help Dodoko now.
A task is something you have to do there.
What kind of help does Dodoko need?
Oh, right. Well, every Dodoko's gotta find a red 4-leaf clover to become a super special Dodoko. Then, Dodoko needs to become friends with lots of people and can make it through the Dodo King's trial. Once that's done, she can then become a super awesome Dodo Sorcerer! That's what Mom said anyway.
And,
A dodo
and
candidate
I don't,
in
since
charge
Bennett
of a
doesn't
dodo
count.
sorcerer.
Maybe in the future.
Makes sense, actually.
Maybe they'll add more Hexerai characters in the future, or some kind of other class of buff characters. Maybe future, like, because this is Mondstadt specific, right? So they're Hexerai characters, and maybe each nation will get like their own like specific class of characters, which you can then unlock buffs for. Entirely possible.
Specifically, what do we need to do?
No idea. But Mom said that you two would tell me.
Right. Well, let's have a look at this book then.
Oh, there's a note inside it.
Huh, let's see what it says.
Like, I could see something for Liyue with the buffs being related to, like, Adepti. Like, you would have, also mods, please do your thing. You would have, obviously, Zhongli, because, you know, the Archon, and then, obviously, the Adeptus characters, which are technically only 2 of them, right? So I feel like there should be other characters that get roped into it on top of just being, you know, the Archon and the Adepti, because that would only amount to 3 characters. But yeah, I feel like something Adeptus related could be for the Liyue stuff.
At the first stage of the trial, Dodoko arrived in a forest of whispering leaves. There, past layer upon layer of hurdles, a secret lay buried, waiting to be uncovered. Seems like part of a story about Dodoko.
Oh, I know where that forest is. It's where I go to blast... where I go to play a lot.
Yes.
Come on, everyone. Follow me.
All right, let's go.
Let's play. We're not going fish blasting or anything. We're just playing. Totally. Alright. Whispering Woods. Man, feels like it's been a while since I've walked along this area. Rarely a reason to walk around here. But I have to admit, it is kind of nostalgic being here again and looking at Mondstadt from this angle. Back when it first started and this was how I arrived. Mondstadt is home, it kind of is. I mean, it is... Mondstadt is not even its own chapter. Well, it kind of is, but... Mondstadt isn't part of the numbered chapters, it's the prologue chapter. Before any of the numbering begins.
What's with all the weird stuff around here? And why are there so many hilichurls? Huh, maybe the hilichurls brought it all here.
Oh, I bet this is where we find the titles.
Close, but the note said hurdles, not turtles. And whatever we're looking for is supposed to be buried past all the hurdles.
Condensing resin after farming
Are there any
crystal
other clues
flies.
around?
Fair enough.
Is there no dodo device that can help us out here? Nope. What should we do then?
Mom says the best thing to do when you run into a problem is to try and fix it.
Let us be rid of these hurdles.
Yeah.
Again, it feels kind of nice when you're playing a Why did the order change? I was gonna say it feels kind of nice when you're using the character in a quest, but they messed up my team order. That's rude. Whenever I want to redeploy my shield, I switch to Fischl now.
That's the hilichurls and barriers all taken care of. And we didn't set the forest on fire.
We didn't? We didn't set the forest on fire. Don't mind the fact that there was literally just fire in the background.
I was extra careful with Jumpy Dumpty. I've been getting sent to confinement less and less these days.
Nice job, Klee. Maybe sometime soon, you won't have to go at all.
Well, if Master Jean would just let Klee blow the confinement room up...
That's not really what Paimon had in mind. Wait, what about the trial? Did we learn anything new?
Yep. I found this in the hole Jumpy Dumpty created after exploding.
Huh, another note. Yup. And it's Mom's handwriting again. Now then.
Alright.
Dodoko may or may not have blasted all the hurdles away, though the most direct approach is sometimes the most elegant one. Either way, thus did Dodoko make it to the second stage of the trial, which, coincidentally, was also the final stage. Even the most energetic of children need to pace themselves after all. So, Dodoko proceeded to the banks of a lake of fallen stars, passed the final trial, and obtained her reward. But could things really be that simple? A lake of fallen stars.
Wow.
That must be Starfell Lake!
Paimon's a genius.
Let's go see what we can find! Alright! Paimon's super curious about what this reward's gonna be. Fingers crossed for some kind of awesome treasure!
This was when we had the tutorial for our elemental powers the first time.
Ooh, it's a chest! The final treasure must be inside this thing!
Klee, would you do the honors? Or sorry, Klee, would you do honors?
You got it! Me and Dodoko will get it open, no problem! Whoa, wait a second! Monsters incoming!
Guess it's not going to be that simple after all.
They want to steal Dodoko's treasure, I just know it! Let's kick them out! Then we can open the box.
Don't mess up my team order. God damn it, you messed up my team order! I hate it! You can't just mess with a guy's team order like this. It's very rude. Especially because I always have the character that can heal in the 4th slot. Which in my case is Farina. And now she's not in that slot anymore. And my shield... Oh god. Why would the game do this? Why would they mess up my order?
The note implied things wouldn't be that simple. Guess it was because of those monsters. But that means we passed the trial. Yep. Now then, let's check out what's in this box. Oh,
It's a witch's hat.
a tiny hat? A hat for Dodoko! In the Dodo clan, only the awesomest and bestest Dodokos in the land can earn the acknowledgement of the Dodo King. Their job is to help out and protect all the other Dodokos so the Dodo King gives them a special hat. That way, the other Dodokos will recognize them and know who they can go to for help.
Sustainer in slot 2, 3, 4 variable. For me it's always big damage, slot 1, so same for you. Slot 2, shield, so support. As you say, you have your sustainer there. And just like the least damage dealing character, I guess it's not even accurate, but yes, Stainer's always in slot 4, yours is in slot 4, yeah. For me, slot 4 is healing. And I always had like 2 and 3 for like the setup. Like shield and Oz, essentially.
Oh, so now your Dodoko is one of these special Dodokos with a hat.
Some DPS then 2 and buffers 2 and 3. Fair enough.
Exactly. The hat makes Dodoko a Dodo sorcerer now. She can use special spark magic to help even more people.
Klee?
Oh
the
boy.
Knights have informed me about explosions being heard from the forest outside the city.
Voice acted Gene content.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon, a little help, please. That's because we cleared out a Hilichurl camp over there, and a bunch of slimes, too. Plus, we were working on Klee's task. That's right.
And as for the fish over here?
Just a little thing that happened as a side consequence.
I might have blasted them, but because there were monsters in the lake, I didn't do it on purpose. It's not like those other times.
I see. I take it those other times were on purpose then?
They weren't not on purpose.
I noticed the destroyed camp on the way here, and I saw the monsters fleeing along the shore of Starfell Lake.
Will be recorded in the next version? Perhaps.
Am I correct
Who
in
knows?
assuming that's all the damage, Traveler?
The rest was Paimon's doing.
Yeah, you know Paimon. Clearing out monsters with a single punch. Ha! She's just awesome like that.
Klee, come with me. Let's head back.
Oh.
No!
Is it confinement for Klee again?
Well, the Traveler's vouching for you, so I suppose your punishment will just have to be a meal at the Good Hunter. You've been out and about all day. I'm sure you must be hungry.
What a punishment.
You're the best, Master Jean.
You two are more than welcome to join as well.
I guess that's the epilogue of this quest.
Paimon's been craving some sweet madame.
Jean treats you and Paimon to Hunter and Dodoko. Fuck this game. Thank you. I had plenty of time to read that. So much time to read that. Man, it's such a good thing that you always get enough time to read whatever the game shows you. What a good thing that this game is designed so well. Totally a flawless masterpiece. Might as well keep going. On to Venti. Because I do occasionally use Venti if I have like a backup team. Like, for example, Venti is one of the characters I sometimes get use out of when I do stuff like Spiral Abyss, which, again, I have been neglecting. Because Venti is just really good crowd control.
I'll take that as a yes then.
Who is you talking to? Venti?
Ah, finally, you're here! Do you have a message for me from someone by any chance?
Actually,
There's not a single prophecy about you in that dictionary. That's what you were about to say, right?
the mages wanted me to come see you anyway, though.
Oh? One moment then. Your curiosity seems as strong as ever, Barbeloth. Alas, my future will have to remain absent from your dictionary.
One of the first they showed off in the Luna 3 program, and it's pretty sweet. Again, I didn't watch the program, so I wouldn't know. But I assume it's, again, if you say it's pretty sweet, then I'll take it.
The wind may be happy to let dandelions trace its form, and have poets sing it into verse. But to be contained is hardly its nature.
Also, I just realized these buffs that they implemented with the Hexerei characters, it's not just for the sake of, like, giving characters extra content and stuff. It's mainly for sake of balancing purposes, because the early characters fell off a little bit due to power creep. So I decided, you know what, maybe some of the Mondstadt characters need to be buffed again. And they actually implemented it in gameplay, rather than just changing how the characters operate by default.
So, dear Barbeloth, please do set your pen down. Words heard on the wind are not meant to be recorded on the page. If you're truly interested in this legend, allow me to fashion it into a poem. I'll be sure to share it with you ladies at our next tea party.
Barbeloth? She...
Barbeloth has always been a reasonable person, and I believe she heard my request. As such, our conversation should be free from interruptions for now.
Wait, Barbeloth was listening in just now? Paimon didn't notice a thing!
Well, she is a Hexenzirkel mage. They all have quite a few tricks up their sleeves.
Still, you noticed right away and even got her to leave us alone. Doesn't that make you the real master at cards here?
Given
perhaps.
the various practical factors at play, I'd call myself a master with limits.
There you go, being all secretive again. Well, anyway, there wasn't a single thing about you in that dictionary.
Yeah, she just told me to come here and wait.
You being here is enough. Barbeloth's prophecy concerning me may be incomplete, but it's not incorrect.
Increased duration of burst. Huh.
There's something I need to do, and I could indeed use your help.
Duration of burst is good, because burst is what you use Venti for, if anything. Alright, what is it?
Trusty as always. In that case, could you play a song with me later?
I mean, sure, but is that all you need me to do?
Yep, that's all. But don't worry, this isn't a performance to decide the fate of some consequential event. It's just a duet between friends. The last time I played this song, the howling gale was my sole audience, and the notes scattered in all directions, leaving only fragments of the melody behind. But now, with a friend like you by my side, why should the wind alone bear witness to this music? Besides, I think my hands will be just that much steadier, playing alongside a trusty friend like you.
I'll play the best I can. Do we have to actually do like the little thing again, or do we actually get the rhythm game segment?
If we follow the breeze, we'll be there in no time.
I assume we'll just have
Let's get
to
going.
do the
Just
thing where we
relax and
click
let the
again.
winds lead the way.
Also, we haven't seen this method of flight in a long time. I think we've only flown like this in the initial battle against Storm Terror, right? Other than that, this is exactly the kind of movement you get from underwater movement as well. I know this is the exact movement you get underwater in the currents. But still, haven't done that in the air in a long time.
I let the birds know we would be coming, so we won't run into them.
Also, we're going to the island that isn't on the map. So far, that island, I think, is basically entirely optional, right? I don't think there's a single voice-acted quest that takes you over to that island. I do think there's a world quest that takes you over there, but yeah. That island, not on the map at all.
Ocean spray. You won't get soaked. Ah, the delightful sea breeze. Go on, breathe it in.
There we
We're
go.
almost there.
I got a Farina over there. Fair enough. But I think there is a way to get here if you use the world quest that takes you over there. I think they also give you wind currents to travel all the way over. This island, is it special?
Not always. It was once an isle like any other. An ordinary, unassuming aggregation of sand and gravel. That is, until seeds of stories were brought here by the wind and cultivated by time. And in due course, the wind brought forth new tales, and time caused them to grow into legends. So with that, allow me to welcome you in truth to this island favored by time, traveler. This is the place where time and wind met in the distant past.
Okay then.
Whoa. You suddenly sound so serious, Tone Deaf Bard. Paimon's not sure she's following this conversation anymore either.
Fret not, dear Paimon. The best stories always start with a bit of suspense and intrigue.
Of some characters in the new update?
Remember?
It's always
About
nice
how I
when, you
encountered
know,
time at the
games
Thousand
do
Winds Temple and
buff old
received some help?
characters. Because power creep is a very real thing. Power creep is a very real thing, and intended so that people actually do pull for the new characters, obviously. But it is kind of sad when the old characters become kind of worthless, or something along those lines. Maybe not entirely worthless, but a lot more niche. So it is nice that the buffs
Well,
happen.
It was because of time's
When they
help
happen in
that
games.
those first winds of freedom were able to blow so strongly. But forceful gales like that are most suited to wiping things clean, not helping things grow. So, after a few crises in Mondstadt were resolved, I made the winds gentler. Just strong enough to bolster the people in times of need without knocking them off their feet.
So we're here to do what exactly?
Shadows gather in the distance. I'm sure you felt it too. I've heard about the Pyro Archon's face-off with the ruler of death, Renova.
Uh-huh.
And what happened to the F2P Harbinger, the captain. And that's not even mentioning how abyssal activity has been encroaching closer and closer to Mondstadt.
So I assume this quest is locked until after you've done the Natlan story.
I fear the impending
Fair
crisis
enough.
may be beyond what humans alone can solve. In light of that, I need to be prepared. It is the Animo Archon's duty to intervene in times of need. As such, I, Barbados, will bring forth a wind strong enough to disperse whatever storm lies ahead. But if I whip up a gale of such strength in Mondstadt City, it would just turn the place upside down.
Fair enough.
Clothes, hats, the flowers that rest on people's balconies. That's why I chose to do it here. A place where I once offered an ode to time. Who knows? Perhaps time shows this island special favor precisely on account of my lovely, lovely music.
Wait, so is this place really that special? It sure doesn't look like it.
Especially because it's not even important enough to be logged on the map.
Come and go. It just seems normal.
Time's impact on things isn't limited to what the eye can see. Think of it like a ripe sunsetia. If the outer peel remains intact, it's nearly impossible for the average person to tell whether the fruit inside is ripe. But even the tiniest hole in said peel will cause the fruit to rot. Starting from that spot, nestled in the hands of time, not one blemish marks this island's peel. Thus, time's influence on its very essence remains hidden to all. At the most fundamental level, of course.
Okay, then.
All things that lack time's favor will be erased at some point. But with the power that remains here, I can leverage time to draw a boundary around the wind. That way, the outside world won't notice a thing, no matter how powerful of a gale I whip up here. Of course, as the one requesting help, I should offer something in return. That's why I invited you here, Traveler. So we could perform an ode to time together. Just let me know when you're ready.
Of course.
Oh, and I can lend you an instrument if you need one.
I have plenty of different instruments. I'm ready.
Great. Let's get started.
Part of me was hoping it'd actually be a rhythm game, but no, we're just doing this again. I know they have the rhythm game. They could have done it. But nope, it's just click the buttons in the order that they show. And that's it.
Looks like our music has moved some in our audience to step on stage.
Monster
but
time.
That's against concert rules, so let's usher them out. I understand your love for music, of course. But for now, I'm going to have you leave the premises.
I will have order.
Pew! Dumpty Dumpty!
As you wish.
Shower me with praise!
Here we go!
Simple enough.
All right, that should do it. That was an exquisite performance, Traveler. Thank you.
That power you unleashed just now.
Don't worry. That power was mine and mine alone. No external help was involved. Think of it like tuning a musical instrument so that it might play melodies lovelier still.
Ha! So you do have some tricks up your sleeve. What else are you hiding, huh?
Oh, Paimon. How many tricks could I possibly have? I only have 2 sleeves, after all.
You know that's not what Paimon meant, Tone-Deaf Bard.
I have a feeling the wind is gonna be pretty strong today. We should head back to Mondstadt and tell people to hold on to their hats.
Do we actually go back? And is there an epilogue, or is that where it ends? Because so far, Fischl had an epilogue. Is Fischl the only one who has an epilogue?
I present.
I'm just wondering, Fischl had an epilogue, neither Clean nor Venti do. Or is epilogues of 4-star exclusive? I don't know, maybe they're 4-star exclusive, what do I know? Anyway, might as well keep going. Let's do Mona next. Since I do have her prepared as well. There aren't? Huh. Because there are 2 more 4-star characters here, but I guess Fischl is the only one who gets an epilogue. That's because Fischl is special. Fischl is just special like that. Absolutely, as far as Genshin characters are concerned, she is the best girl of Genshin. Fischl is the best girl of Genshin, and people understand, otherwise she wouldn't be getting special treatment. Special, yes. Also, Mona! Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's been a long time since we had Mona content, hasn't it? I think so. Geosm paralogism? I guess I am once again forgetful. But it feels like it's been forever.
Oh! Traveler Paimon! You're full of energy today.
And remember, she was actually one of the characters who I had in my team for a very long time.
You have something for me, you said? Is it some quick and easy way to make Mora by any chance?
Well, actually, it's some kind of task from your master.
Yeah, that's a hard no. But I guess I don't have a choice, huh? An enterprising spirit.
I know for once it wasn't that quest.
and
It
all
still
that?
feels like it's been forever since we had proper Mona content, though.
I just know it's going to be torture, though. I know that old hag all too well.
Why don't you just take a look first?
Huh. This book doesn't seem so special to me. Oh, whoa! Letters just fell out of it.
Oh! Maybe she's trying to reconcile with you?
No idea. Either way, it looks like I'm supposed to open these 3 letters in order. Well, let's start with the first one. If this is her task, it should be okay for us all to read. Come on, let's see what this is about.
Oh, how long it's been, my
All right.
student. I'm afraid to report that getting up and about is becoming harder and harder these days.
The sympathy card. She could have tried to make it sound a bit more genuine at least.
Remember
Damn.
when I would chase you and you would run for dear life, trying to use that hydro phantom of yours to distract me? Oh, seems like it was just yesterday. Now you're off on your own, and I laze the days away in my rocking chair. I really should get some exercise again.
Well, then get it some other way, you old hag.
On second thought, this seems kind of private.
Now, I'm sure you're curious as to the purpose of this letter. And to that, I say this. If you want to learn how to predict the fate of an entire kingdom, or even the entire world, head to Sumeru and search for the gate to an underground kingdom. Once there, open the second letter.
Okay, I guess we're going to the marketplace.
Huh.
Haha, the bazaar.
But she knows how to lure people in, that's for sure. Is she serious about passing on her secret technique? Because she really
Any
is
characters to
getting
unlock
old.
the buffs on? Well then, you better get to work.
You two have such a weird dynamic. When you talk about sentimental stuff, you fight. But when it comes to dry academic stuff, you get all emotional. Anyway, this gate to an underground kingdom sounds familiar.
Wait, you've heard of it?
Yeah. It should be the same one we're thinking of.
Perfect. I don't even need to investigate then. Oh, that means no hired guide, no lodging, no shelling out Mora left and right. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's go.
And since you didn't mention a transportation fee just now, Paimon's guessing that means...
Yep.
Same method as usual. Let's go.
Whoop. The method as usual is a loading screen. My favorite method of traveling.
This brings back memories of summertime. It's actually kind of refreshing.
So, this is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria. I'm sure a lot of secrets and tragedies lie behind it.
Well, let's open the second letter.
I am gonna be entirely honest with you. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I totally forgot that we actually discovered the entrance to Conria already.
Let me see here. Yep, it's this one.
It just feels like Conria is so far off still that I completely neglected to remember that we found its entrance.
As the ancient Sumeru saying goes, rote knowledge bears no fruit until it is watered with the showers of wisdom. With that in mind, there is a phenomenon in this land known as the Sign of Apausha. It is a celestial mark that burns in response to an all-too-ardent desire for the truth. In that sense, perhaps it's more fitting to call it a sign of truth instead. The records of this ancient kingdom state there are several large subterranean lakes in Conria, clear and calm as mirrors, whose surfaces reflect the true stars.
The true stars beyond the fake sky?
Truth created in the water is able to bypass the false sky and connect to the outer universe.
I had no idea.
To observe the gravitational forces and influence of celestial bodies, one must be able to see past the false sky. Only by obtaining these cosmic parameters can one predict the fate of this world. Now, my task for you is as follows. Open a sign of truth in front of the gate to Conria.
The rest is a bunch of stuff about the ceremony the old hag came up with to summon this thing.
Yeah, all these planetary trajectories and runes. Paimon's not even gonna try to make sense of it.
Yeah, that's more of a Mona thing.
So, what do you say, Mona? Are you gonna attempt it?
Well, I hate to admit it, but it looks like the parameters she came up with could work.
Well then,
Frankly,
let's go.
This prospect is quite exciting, and heading back now will just cost me another night of lodging, so no better time than the present. Emissaries of the enduring stars, wanderers over ecliptic and equatorial plains, radiant celestial brethren. Traverse the twisted paths of the cavernous void. I, Mona Magistus the Astrologist, invoke the power of Hydro to balance the scales. By wisdom and truth, let the thirst be relieved. I, Mona Magistus the Astrologist, summon you, O stars, to stand before me.
Did it work?
It summoned monsters.
No dice. The sign of truth only opened long enough for the monsters to slip through. Darn it. I didn't get a glimpse of the real stars at all.
Guess we'll just have to
Whatever.
win.
I'll just take it out on you. The ceremony failed, but the old hag's new theory seems workable. I have a better grasp of hydromancy now. And the perfect test subjects to test it on.
Let the world come alive! Delve into destiny, written in the stars. Phew! That's that.
Well, the old hag said to open the third letter once it was all said and done, but I couldn't make it work. So,
I mean,
should I still open it?
you still did the thing. You opened it, but you didn't get a good good look.
Your dynamic a lot better now. Look, she didn't say you had to successfully finally complete the ceremony.
Yeah.
So, you can open it. It'll be fine.
I guess. All the same, I doubt she has anything nice to say.
If you're reading this, it means you attempted to open the sign of truth. Seriously, I can't believe you actually tried it.
What are you laughing at, you old hag?
Conria
Oh,
was
fun.
home to several lakes of stars, rendering the fabric of space in that area comparatively unstable. As a result, attempts to break through the firmament through non-physical means were more likely to succeed. In any case, I knew this place was well hidden and wouldn't be frequented by too many people. As such, any negative effects of failing to open the sign of truth would remain small scale. And of course,
Wow.
as my student, I felt sure you would have the chops to deal with the abyssal creatures that roam beyond the false sky.
Fun how there's so many abyssal creatures beyond the false sky. And we're sending the moon goddess up there. I'm sure that'll be a great time for her.
Even if you couldn't beat them, I am certain you could outrun them. You always were fast on your feet. Ah, connecting hydromancy to the kind of wisdom that quenches thirst. Truly, my genius knows no bounds. The practical application of the scry glass has also reduced disturbances caused by the false sky. I'd like to see Alice try and top that.
Mona cuts it off there. Apparently the old hag proceeds to brag for a further few thousand words. After sorting through the observation results, you all return to Mondstadt. This worked! Why did the Klee quest not have this? Click to continue. Why did the Klee quest just show a similarly long line of text and just exit out of it within a second? Stupidly inconsistent. Anyway, which other characters? Sucrose is one of the other ones, correct? Yeah, Sucrose and Razor I have. I don't have the other two, but I do have Sucrose and Razor. I just need to level them up. Yeah, level up Sucrose and Razor. I know. There we go. Let's do it again. And auto add. They need at least level 70. I should be able to do that much. Okay, one more. And there we go. That's Razor all nice and ready. Also, that means I can, you know, grab 2 more wishes. And then, yeah, now this is ready. Let me get Sucrose as well. Where were you at, Sucrose? There you are. And there we go. Okay, they're ready. Let's get right to it then. Go to homework. might as well wrap them all up today. And I think that's gonna be it for the stream
Given
after I've
previous
wrapped them both
results,
up.
I should make a few adjustments to the experiment and ensure that the materials and equipment are all in order. As for the potion I need to make... Oh, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
We're here to help with your task.
Also,
See if you could use some extra hands.
correct me if I'm wrong, but the way these quests are structured, does that mean these are the first and so far only quests in Genshin Impact that you're locked out of if you don't have the characters? So far, every single quest in the game you're able to do. Except for these ones. These ones are the first quests, and they are voice-acted quests on top of that, that require you to actually own the characters.
My task.
Oh, fun.
Oh, you mean the one Mr. Albedo told me about? The one from the Hexen Circle? Well, you're just in time.
This could spiral out of
experiment is
control
ongoing,
if they're now
and I was just
willing
about to work on it.
to do quests like this.
Ongoing? So, you've been working on it all this time?
Yes. It
New
aligns
Sucrose
with other
voice.
research topics I've been working
Thought
on.
it sounded a bit
so it hasn't
different,
been
but
too
it's
much
been so
extra
long
work.
that I wasn't sure. Well, I mean, I guess technically, as you said, all of them showed up recently, but I do not remember Sucrose's voice too much. But I did think it sounded a bit different.
Still,
What? Is there a problem with the experiment?
I've been unsuccessful so far.
Oh, so it keeps failing, huh?
It's not as simple as just failing. The whole theoretical framework behind this task is a bit more complicated than I imagined.
So what's this task exactly?
Oh, right! You still haven't told us what kind of experiment it is.
One meant to develop a potion that can transform sweet flowers into a variant 16 times its normal size. That is to say, the formulation of botanical augmentation reagent type 4, iteration 7. As you can probably guess, this is my 7th time running the experiment.
Wow! So, basically, we need to make growth serum.
Uh-huh.
Or the 7th version of one.
Well, yeah, that's about right. This is my 7th attempt, but I didn't make many adjustments to the formula this time, because both the theoretical principles behind this experiment and the products of the process prove there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
You haven't succeeded yet, right?
So it's a skill issue is what
Yes.
you're saying.
I'm thinking that it's not my current formula that is wrong, per se, but rather, some other key element is missing.
Or it's a skill issue.
Oh.
I know about skill issues.
Then Paimon knows just what to do.
Let us help.
Yeah, we came here to do just that after all.
Here it is. That said, I'm still missing 2 ingredients.
Now that we can help with. What do we need to get?
I need spring water from Springvale to use as the base.
Okay, simple
as
enough.
well as Eye of the Storm fragments. But that last one could be tricky.
We've got this! Let's go!
Let's tackle the Eye of the Storm first.
Eye of the Storm. Haven't fought one of those in forever. In forever. But I do remember there was a fight against one of them here. Why would you use Sucrose? Isn't this thing like immune to animal attacks? Oh, no, I guess... No, yeah, it's immune to Animo. Why give me Why give me an Animo trial character against an Animo immune enemy?
Wow, you two work fast. That step usually takes me forever. We can get the spring water.
Gee, I
down
wonder
there.
why it takes you forever. Oh, that step usually takes me forever. I do wonder if it's because it's immune to all of your attacks. Alright. And some water. Some water and water and water.
Waters makes for a stable potion-making ingredient.
That's all we needed, right?
Yes. Let's head back.
Okay, I got water and water and water, so we return. Let's make your potion thingy.
All right. The ingredients are ready and the cauldron is just over there, so we should be good to go. But,
Is something wrong?
no. It's just... Do you mind if I watch from the side? Just for the purposes of accurate recording, I mean. I know lots of people don't like being scrutinized during experiments, so...
That's no problem at all.
Thanks. Then, I'm ready to go whenever you are. I'll make sure to take detailed notes, too. So, are you ready to start the experiment?
Yep, let's go. Oh! Oh, it's this! It's this thingy from the potion event. Oh my. They're really bringing back a whole bunch of event stuff recently, aren't they? Place the ingredients to cover more area to increase the tuning rate for this concoction. When the tuning rate reaches 100% or higher, you can concoct a potion and receive the finished product. Each time you concoct a potion, there will be squares on ingredients which may be stacked within the cauldron. So with help, you can stack ingredients up to 5 squares when concocting. Each ingredient has different tendency. Yeah, I know. It's been a while, but I roughly remember how this works. Trying to see. I think that's a good spot for this. Does it tell me what exactly I need of these? Doesn't tell me exactly what I need for the growth potion. Oh well. I guess I'll just try to put everything in here. I can easily put everything in here. I don't even need to overlap stuff. It said I have up to 5 squares to overlap. I don't need that. I even have 3 spaces open. That's very easy to do. Yeah, complete concoction.
That's it. Your execution was perfect.
Really?
Yes, I don't see any flaws in the brewing at all. Let me extract some and test the product's composition. One moment.
Sucrose extracts some of the potion and uses a device to examine its composition.
Yes, like I said, flawless execution. The potion is perfect. It's exactly what I was expecting.
So? Was the 7th time the charm?
Upon examination, it seems identical to the previous 6 iterations.
Oh! Wouldn't that make the results identical?
Not necessarily. Experimental outcomes can differ even with similar variables all around. You never know what the result will be. That's what makes experiments valuable in the first place. Come, let's test this thing out. I planted some sweet flowers beforehand which we can use. We just need to douse them with the potion and see what happens.
We're gonna have to fight Whopper flowers. Doesn't take a genius to figure that part out. We're almost certainly gonna... Oh, probably the cryo Whopper flowers. Hey, maybe even the giant one.
We should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine, but we don't.
I haven't
want
fought
you
that
catching
the Whopper flower cryo boss thingy in a long time. In years, even.
Right. We poured the growth serum on the flowers. Is that all we need to do?
Yep. The flowers need to fully absorb the potion, so it might take some time before we see a reaction.
What happens then?
The flowers will grow in size while maintaining their original appearance. But then, when they reach 12 to 14 times their normal size, this will prove more than they can bear. As if some upper limit has been reached, they will wither and rot, assuming unnatural forms until nothing is left of them but liquid.
Wait, what?
Okay.
So there's a problem with the growth serum then?
No. I've adjusted the formula time and again, resolving all kinds of issues that arise when inducing small plants to grow larger. Issues like ensuring that the leaves don't get too large, strengthening root diameter and load-bearing capacity, calculating how the increase in surface area might affect sunlight exposure and nutrition.
So, why isn't it working then?
Skill issue.
Because the flowers cannot transcend. As above, so below, is one of alchemy's guiding principles. Alchemy seeks mastery over matter, but this world has its limits. It's like a specification etched into the law that governs all things. Part of the purpose of doing multiple experiments is to determine if this specification is stable.
So failure is also a viable result.
Exactly. It proves that the limit continues to exist.
Okay, this is all a bit over Paimon's head, but basically, you needed the experiment to fail to prove that the limits and borders in this world are stable? Oh, what a weird experiment. Huh? Looks like one of the flowers is reacting. Wait a second. That's not a sweet flower at all.
It is a giant whopper flower.
Careful! It's a whopper flower. It must have absorbed some of the potion. Wait, but that's happened before, and it's never gotten this big either. Can this mean...
This, like, distorted version of cryo whopper flowers. Haven't we fought this exact thing before on Dragonspine in this area even? Wasn't that during the Imposter Albedo event?
We can talk about this later. Let's get rid of it first.
I think it might have been. Which, again, was forever ago.
Solidify!
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation. Jumpy Dumpty Go!
Monster that ever so slightly crossed the line.
Right!
Phew! We did it! Even at that size, a whopper flower is just a whopper flower. But, was it supposed to get that big?
See, I don't play by the rules. The limits of this world don't apply to me because I'm not from this
I could
world.
only make a rough estimate during the battle, but it looked at least 16 times its original size, maybe even larger. This means that the experiment worked.
Again, though, I'm an outside factor.
But isn't that a good thing?
I'm still not sure what the implications are. But if further attempts succeed in reproducing this result, that means that something's different. Perhaps the limits and laws of this world are changing due to some unknown factor. I can't say if that's good or bad, but from an alchemical perspective at least, expanded boundaries means that more possibilities are now open to us. Either way, this brings my task to an end.
Alright, one more remaining.
That said, it could also be an effect of the person who made the potion. There
Yeah.
could also have been something special about this particular whopper flower. There's a lot that still needs to be confirmed, so I suppose this task opens the way for further questions.
Well, we're here if you ever need some help.
Could we try using that Grove Zero on Paimon?
Just think about it. Paimon could probably beat a whole gang of treasure hoarders to a pulp if she were 16 times bigger.
I have my doubts. The only reason the serum worked on the whopper flower was because its internal structure was similar enough to a sweet flower. If you drank some,
You would die.
you might become 16 times bigger, but you might also turn into a plant-based life form.
Some might consider that an upgrade.
Nope, that's not happening then. Oh, by the way, Paimon wanted to ask, why is all your research focused on things like sweet flowers and sunsettias?
Oh, that's simple. Both sunsettias and sweet flower nectar taste sweet. So in that sense, accidentally making a whopper flower 16 times bigger comes with a hidden benefit. Because whopper flower nectar...
Tastes exactly like sweet flowers?
That's right.
Oh,
Once I've
fun.
extracted the sugar from the nectar, I'll give you some.
You get it!
So we're just trying to make more sweet stuff. Alright, one more remaining. Can't do the other two. Those quests, I'm forever locked out of these two quests. You know what this means? I might actually have to pull for Albedo and Durin at some point. Even though I don't particularly want the characters, part of me thinks I should pull for them just because they have unique quests that are locked behind having the characters. Is the Durin banner still on right now? I think so, right? Or is it already gone? Yeah, it's already gone. Maybe during the rerun. Maybe once Albedo and or Durin have a rerun, I might try to go for them. Potentially.
Gather.
What are your thoughts? Should I? Or is it not worth it? Again though, it's a quest, it's lore. It's voice acted. I usually only ever go here to do that boss fight. Which, to be fair, still means I come here every week. I come through here every single week. Do the boss, then turn around and get out of there. And by turn around, I mean just teleport.
Hey! Isn't that Razor over there with... Whoa! The Grey Wolf King of the North! Wonder what they're talking about.
Familiar scent. Ah, you two. You have been good?
Yep, we're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but what happened to Berea's Razor? We saw you talking just now. Is it a secret?
We go on hunt. I tried to convince Wolflord.
A hunt? Oh, is that Razor's task?
Possibly.
Are the wolves out of food? Is that why you're going on a hunt?
The forest boars have grown big enough.
No, this hunt is not for food. We hunt enemies. The Dark Wolf Pack. Strange scent coming from land they took. Getting stronger. We must hunt enemies to purify
it's
the
the
forest.
stupid Rift Hounds.
Oh, so did Berea's agree? Paimon remembers last time he said something like, Razor, you must not get involved. This is for the wolves to settle between themselves. Oh, sorry, Razor. Paimon didn't mean to dig that up again.
It's okay. I know Lupacall means no harm. Besides, teacher taught me how to talk to Wolflord.
Lisa taught you how to talk to him? Oh, like she told you what to say? So that means you got him to agree then, right?
Nope.
Yes.
Oh.
Words were hard, but I did it.
Huh.
So you actually managed to convince that giant, stubborn old fella. That's super impressive, Razor.
Dark wolves are enemies of the whole world.
True.
Teacher said this is not wolf problem. This is world problem. And Wolflord agreed. But because of that, other wolves won't join. This war is between me and Dark Wolf Pack.
Then count us in too. Those awful Rift Hounds have been getting on our nerves for a while.
True. I will say it. Most annoying enemy in the game.
Help makes for easy hunt.
Speaking of, how is this hunt gonna work?
We set trap. Chase dark wolves here. Into trap. Then Wolflord pinned them down. And we finish hunt. Tell me when ready. We start hunt.
Let's do this. Alright, getting the trial character too.
Yes.
Should be simple enough.
Oz, reveal thyself.
No rest.
Alright, next batch.
Why are Lupacall here?
Oh no! The Rift Hounds are attacking them! We gotta get rid of them quick! La la la! Strike a pose!
Did it again.
That was close. Good thing drove them away.
But this isn't wolf problem.
You're doing this to
But
help your
again,
Lupical,
he said
right?
it's a world problem,
Well,
so it affects the
want you
wolves
to be
too.
safe
They're part of the world.
Paimon bets they went to the Wolf King and said, "Listen here, this isn't just our Lupical's problem. This is the world's problem." And then rushed over to help.
Lupical is Lupical. I am human, but I do not need to be wolf to be Lupical. I just want to help them.
Well said, Razor.
Maybe the Lupus Boreas agreed to let the pack help. Because he knows your heart.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, come on. Let's go kick some Rifthound butt.
I assume that's yes, let's go. Oh great, there's the next bunch.
The show begins.
I will have order.
Oz, reveal thyself. Dumpty Dumpty Go.
I know the quest is just continue onward, but I feel like killing them is part of it.
May I present?
Can I? There we go. That it? Did we get them all? Okay. One remains.
By royal the show begins.
Yeah.
Look! The rest of the Rifthounds are just up ahead. Get ready!
For Lupical.
For Lupical! Take the shot!
And there we go.
We did it!
Thank you for helping. I thought protecting Lupical was up to me.
And the Wolf Lord did absolutely nothing after all.
Lupical also.
We're here because we care about you, just like you do us. That's what makes us Lupical, right?
Right. We are Lupical forever.
Aww. And now, there won't be any more intruders in Wolvendom.
No. Dark Wolf Pack, rip open sky. They could come again. But me and Lupical will hunt them down, no matter what.
Don't forget about us now.
Yeah! If you ever need help, just say the word. We're here for you.
I appreciate it. They call for me.
Sounds like they want to make sure you're safe.
Well, see you around,
Then
Razor.
I should go. Thank you for the help.
Don't mention it. That's what Lupical is for. Form them safe for now. Razor bids you farewell and head into the forest. Amid the dense foliage, you notice several pairs of eyes regarding him with warmth. Welcome. Yeah, whatever. There we go. You know what, while I'm here, before I wrap up the stream, let's teach the stupid big bad wolf a lesson. This is because you refuse to do anything. You were just watching like a pussy.
Oz, reveal.
Okay, I messed that one up. Like an idiot, I completely did not see where he was. The annoying part is if you can't catch sight of him right away, you're basically... Again, it's easy, you just have to look in one direction the entire time, and you should be able to catch him run by eventually. But I made the mistake of turning around to find him.
By royal decree. My food! Jumpy dumpy go! Woo! I summon thee! Oz, reveal thy...
Also, that is a nice streak there, Spinner. 55 is a nice number. I mean, it's not as big as Gabe's streak, but 55 sounds nice. How many of these things do I have? 148. You think I'll ever need that many? 188! Spirit Locket of Boreas. I really do not think I'll ever need these. Oh well, I have them. That's on me for doing the weekly bosses every week. Without fail. Who sent me a friend request? Oh god, it's a newbie. Welcome to the friend list. I accept everyone. Alright, as I said, I probably won't be going for that long today, and honestly, we did everything we were able to do story content-wise, right? Like, we wrapped up the event story content, we progressed with Durin as far as we could, and we did all the homework stuff. You know what? I'll give a little bonus at the end of the stream. A little bonus to wrap us off. Wrap things up and end this off. Anyway. We'll do 110 pull on the standard banner. I have enough pulls as you can see. Might as well do 110 pull. See what happens. Ah, black screen. I shall wait until your problem is fixed. And then I will pull, so that you may see whether or not I get lucky. What do we think we want? If I do end up getting a 5-star, what do you think we should, would be best? Like, one of the characters would be nice, I guess, or would there actually be a weapon I would want? I don't know. I'm on phone, alright. Let's see what we get. Probably not a 5-star, but maybe something good. Yeah, figures. I have no idea how far into pity I am on standard banner. No character. You want to know what I also think is sad? That in order to break the character level cap, you need to get duplicates of 5-star characters. Even if you want to break the level cap of a 4-star character, you need the items you get from 5-star characters. I think it would be much nicer if you get too many 4-star characters, you can use that to break the level cap for them. And the 5-star extra drops to break their level cap. But no, it's exclusively 5-star stuff to break level caps for both 4 and 5-star characters. Annoying. Oh well. Well, that 10 pull didn't work. Let me actually see the history a little bit. So that is 10. Oh yeah, I got it fairly recently. I say fairly recently. But it's still been a hot minute. Next pull will surely... Oh wow, I actually got pretty lucky there. Look at that, there wasn't too much time between 5-stars on the standard banner. Huh, interesting. But next poll will surely... Should I commit to double 10 poll? I don't know. I feel like it might be good to just wait, because you never know when they might add a new standard 5-star. They've done it like what? How many times? Twice, right? There have only been 2 characters that were added to the standard banner later on. Those being Tainari and Dia, right? I don't think... Have they added any other new 5-stars to standard banner? I don't think so. Interesting that both the new additions were from Sumeru. Oh wait, no, there was also the one from Inazuma, right. No, there's one more. I almost forgot. So 2 from Sumeru and 1 from Inazuma were added later on. Ah, fuck it, 1 more and then we're ending it. Nothing. But yeah, you gotta wonder if/when they plan to add a new 5-star again. Oh hey, Fremine. Look at that, a character's constellation I haven't actually maxed. In fact, have I gotten any constellation upgrades for Fremine so far? Oh yeah, no, we're maxing Fremine's constellation out now. Triggers frozen, shatter, or superconduct against opponents, its critical damage will be increased. Well, that sounds good. There we go, that's maxed out Fremine.
Tastes the same as I remember.
Okay. Now, as I said, stream will end a little bit earlier today. Then again, we still went decently over 2 hours at least, which is fine, I think, considering that I'm really, really not that fond of Genshin anymore. But let's find someone who we can raid today. I mean... Guys, Neon just went live. Well, I say just, I didn't check the runtime of the stream, but I assume Neon just went live. Yeah, starting soon. There it is, starting soon screen. For Zenless Zone 0. By the way, I'm happy that I can read it. At least reading Zenless Zone 0 is easy. In case you aren't aware, you want to know what it says for me? Neon is currently playing, this. Yes, I know my settings are fucked. Anyway, I'm happy that I can at least read stuff like that. It's pretty straightforward and simple. It's just katakana. Anyway, let's head on over and see what's going on. I set my Twitch to English. The thing is, at some point, randomly one day, I opened up Twitch and it was Japanese. It just changed. Maybe, I don't know because of what. But yeah, at some point I changed it back because I was like, okay, it's getting annoying because I can't just copy-paste stuff. And then a few months later, it changed itself back to Japanese without me doing anything. So yeah, even if I do change it back to English, give it a month or two and it'll probably be Japanese again. So at this point, I'm just leaving it. And that's fine with me. Absolutely fine. Now let's raid Neon. Alright. My Discord is bugged to be half English and half German. Fair enough. See, I guess my Twitch is just acting up like that. You don't want to know what's even weirder? Like, on the side thing where it tells me which people are live and what they're streaming, some of the categories are saying the English title of... Some of the categories say the English title of the game, and some say the Japanese title. CMD is playing Pokemon Legends Z2A, and it says that in English. Vedel, aka Neurosama, is playing Pokemon, I think Platinum? Yeah, and it's saying it in Japanese. And that's never happened before that. It's just mixing it, mashing it like that. Who knows what's going on there? But yeah, let's just send out the raid. Thank you all for joining me today, and I hope to see you around in the new year. This is my last stream of the year. So look forward to my first stream of the new year, which is going to be FNF. So see you then. Bye, everyone. And of course, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, then your support is also being greatly appreciated. And you know what? If you want to, you can catch me live in the future. If you check the video description down below, there's a link to my Twitch. I stream every single Friday and Saturday, sometimes other days of the week too, on a bit more of an irregular basis. In any event, that's it from my end. See you around in the future, maybe. No pressure. Bye-bye.